Well, also, boxing has lost trainer, cornerman and matchmaker Dean Powell recently at the age of just 47. Powell was hit by a train at New Cross Gate Station and an inquest has opened into his death. And he was somebody that you both knew very well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Dean could have possibly put on his passport where there's room for occupation, because he did so many different jobs in boxing and had so many different friends across all the different areas of the sport, and not just here in Britain. He was known for his skill at wrapping bandages before a fight. He was known for his skill in matchmaking. He was known for being a real rousing influence in corners on big fights all the way up to world title fights. Joe Calzaghe was one of many big fighters who tweeted their sympathy when he passed. And it's just really difficult to understand. And I was saying to Steve outside the studio that there was a show last weekend promoted by Frank Warren where Dean Powell normally would have been at ringside. And I swear, as I was watching the telly, I kept on thinking I'd seen him. He's been that ever present for so long in the sport.
And when he came to London, which was in 1988, he was 22 years of age. I'd met him the year before in Dudley, where he was from. And he came to London like Dick Whittington. He literally had a bag. He went to the Thomas and Becket gym, which was the centre of boxing in Britain. And London was the centre of boxing in Britain as well. And that was the epicentre, the Thomas and Becket gym. And he arrived there and he slept on the floor. 22 years of age, he decided he'd come to London to meet his heroes and to get a living in this boxing business. He was basically penniless and he was just eager to learn. It is a stunning, unbelievable story.
And the role of the matchmaker, Mike, is a crucial one in the world of boxing.
And which he built over the years by listening. You know, Steve tweeted at the time he was from an age when people listened, and nobody listened better than Dean Powell. He had to, but he did, across the years, to everybody who came into his path. And that made him such a valuable asset to a promoter, most recently Frank Warren, as a matchmaker, because that's such an important job. We're going to be talking later on about Anthony Joshua, about to embark on his professional career. Who he's matched with over the first couple of years will be absolutely crucial. Not so much about the winning and losing, but how much he learns from each of these fights. When is the right time to step him up in towards the top 10 of the rankings? All of these decisions, all of these questions, the matchmaker is the man who's playing with that investment. He's the speculator. He's taking the gambles.
Mike Costello, Steve Bunce with me on 5 Live Boxing tonight.